Good day, everybody. It is Saturday, May 23rd, and we are into the H's in my vinyl collection. First up, Jeff Healey, rest his soul, guitar legend, amazing, unbelievable talent, taken way too soon. Loved Healey. Honeymoon Suite, little classic 80s Canadiana. New Girl Now, Burning in Love, Way Babies, Stay in the Light. Pretty good starting 4 songs off that album. Next up, Roy Harper, HQ. I don't really know a lot about Roy Harper. I know the reputation, but I don't really know his music. Bought this as a for the hell of it type album, and it's not enough to make me going back, I suppose. Again, next up I have a threesome from Heart. This one, Little Queen, Dog and Butterfly, and Dreamboat Annie, which would be in my top 20-25 albums of all time. Love this album, and specifically love the 3 different versions of Dreamboat Annie that are on this album. Starts with Magic Man, and then it goes to Dreamboat Annie, Fantasy Child. And then it ends with Dreamboat Annie on side A, and then side B has Dreamboat Annie reprised. And I don't know, it's just such a unique take on the same song 3 times, and slight differences, but really enjoy that one. Hawkins, another prog rock band that I like. The last one before I go to one specific artist is Mr. Ronnie Hawkins. The Hawk and Rock, recorded live in the UK in 1982. Pretty sure this is another one liberated from my dad's collection. Like Ronnie Hawkins a lot. I dug into his music a little bit more in the last few years as I dug more into the band. And I've always, without jumping around onto the band, I've always been a fan of the band, but never really dug in super deep to their catalog until the last few years. And as a result of listening to more of the band's music and reading both the Levon Helm book and the Robbie Robertson book, I sort of, as a result, ended up listening to more Ronnie Hawkins. This is a fun album. Comes with a book inside, lots of photos of Ronnie Hawkins, and possibly the quote that sums up Mr. Hawkins the best. The third thing you notice about Dolly when you first meet her is her lovely smile. And that's what he was talking about, Dolly Parton. The joke, of course, is little low-hanging fruit, but it's classic Ronnie. The other thing that I think is pretty unique about this album is, I don't know if you can see that at the bottom, but exclusively from Max Canada. So, yeah, Max convenience stores. This was how you got this album. Kind of cool. So, last one is George Harrison, whom I would refer to as the best Beatle. Fight me on that if you'd like. And I have a few of his. The Concert for Bangladesh, which, though specifically not a Harrison album, that's where I have decided to file it. It's what I'm listening to right now. Great collection of artists on this thing. We got Ringo Starr, Clapton, Rolling Stones, obviously Harrison. Next up is George Harrison album, the best of. Yeah, best of right there. Something, If I Needed Someone, Here Comes the Sun, Taxman. It's a little bit interesting because it's both Beatles music and George Harrison music. I don't think it's an official release. The last one is All Things Must Pass. Another album that would probably end up somewhere in my all-time 25 or 30 favorites. I suppose if I probably calculated that list, I'd probably end up with 50 top 30 albums. Just an amazing album. The artists that he had performing with him. I don't know what you can say about an album like this. It's just amazing. All Things Must Pass, George Harrison. If you ever have an opportunity to pick it up, listen to it, absolutely should. So that's it for today, Saturday with the H's. Jump into the I's tomorrow. One that I'm a little on the light side on I's, but we'll go through the few I have. Talk to you then.